Welcome to another RSR. Tonight I'm reviewing United States 4, Jamaica 2. 5-2 on aggregate for the United States in the CONCACAF Nations League 2024-25 quarterfinal leg 2. United States advances to the Nations League final stage into the semifinals of the tournament in March. We'll find out who they play when the rest of this round plays out. But they are the best team on performance so far and still will be at the end of the night. Question is tomorrow. They are the first seed as we speak and will end the night as the first seed if it's about performance. If it's about CONCACAF ranking or FIFA ranking, they would as well. Either way, Estados Unidos 4, Jamaica 2, 5-2 global. En la Liga de Nations de la CONCACAF cuartos de final partido vuelta, Estados Unidos avanzar de las semifinales de la Liga de Nations. Big win for the USA. They were the more dominant team throughout the night. Jamaica got lucky to score 2 goals. They were 2 brain farts mentally, mentality-wise, defensively for the US that led to the goals for Jamaica. But they were never close to even mounting a comeback. Is Jamaica lucky to score 2 goals? Yes. Does the scoreline flatter Jamaica? Yes. Should the U.S. have won by more? Yes. Goals were scored as follows. 14th minute, Christian Pulisic has the ball on a big old bounce. McKennie dinks it over, bounces to Pulisic. He chips it over Andre Blake to make it 1-0. 1-0 esta noche, 2-0 global, 2-0 on aggregate. Hits the YMCA Trump dance, Pulisic does. And he gives the USA the lead, something they would not relinquish all night long, even if Jamaica scored twice. 33rd minute, Christian Pulisic scores once again, takes a shot, deflects off the foot of Deshaun Bernard into the net. Made Andre Blake look horrible because he went this way, the ball went this way, but it's because of that deflection. 2-0 on the night, 3-0 on aggregate, 2-0 esta noche, 3-0 global. Pulisic with 2 goals. Really good performance by Christian Pulisic tonight. We'll talk more about him as it goes, but really good performance. Ricardo Pepi scores in the 42nd minute, gets his 2nd goal of the window, 3rd goal of the past 2 months for the national team. At this point, he has to be the starting striker for Pochettino. He's earned it. He scored 3 goals under Poch. He's going to be the starter, I believe, at this point for the rest of the cycle. He has to be, unless some crazy stuff goes down, injury, or he's just so bad after this that they have to flip it. But with that being said, 3-0. 3-0 esta noche, 4-0 aggregate, 4-0 global. Halftime, 3-0 on the night, 4-0 on aggregate. 3-0 esta noche, 4-0 global. Miro tiempo. Damari Gray scores in the 53rd minute in the second half. The ball falls to him after a shot. He pops it in past Matt Turner to make it 3-1. 4-1 on aggregate. 3-1 esta noche, 4-1 global. Tim Weah with a golazo 2 minutes later. A banger. Wide, but he volleys it in. Top bins. A banger from Tim Weah. Flips the talk about him on its head after that goal. Beautiful goal by Tim Weah. Had a pretty solid game as well tonight, but amazing goal. 4-1 on the night, 5-1 on aggregate. 4-1 esta noche, 5-1 global. Damari Gray with another goal. A rebound falls straight to him. Rebound falls to him. He pops the ball into the net. Open side. Easy goal for Damari Gray. 4-2 on the night. 4-2 esta noche. 5-2 aggregate. 5-2 global. Full time. 4-2 on the night. 5-2 on aggregate. 4-2 esta noche. 5-2 global. And the USA will advance. Even if Jamaica got a couple goals, they still advance. Jamaica loses to the U.S. USA advances to the next round. Full-time stats are as follows. 16 shots to 9, 7 shots on goal to 6, 68% possession to 32% possession, 691 passes to 333, 93% pass accuracy to 84% pass accuracy, 13 fouls to 3, 2 offside to 4, 0 yellow cards to 0, 0 red cards to 0, 2 corners to 1. USA dominant. They were the better team throughout the whole night. I don't want to hear a lick of anything but the USA was the better team the whole night. Yes, Jamaica had 2 goals. Yes, they fell asleep twice defensively. They were so far ahead, you could get away with that right now. Of course, you can't get away with that if the game is tied or very close. But when you're so far ahead, you could get away with it. And they did. And they did. Should they have been better? Arguably, yes. But let me tell you, I have no disrespect, no question about how good the U.S. played tonight. They were the better team throughout. They were the better team throughout. They were the better team, the stronger team, the more willing team, the more fighting team, the more wanting team. The USA didn't look good in Jamaica. That's just because they can't play well on the road, but they still won that game. They come to St. Louis, and they slap up on Jamaica. And I don't care if Jamaica lost all these players, 3 of their biggest players, due to passport shenanigans and whatever. I don't care. I don't care. McLaren's a horrible coach. He does not fit what this team has. They have such good offensive players. And you saw a flash of that tonight. But that's probably more because Damari Gray's a smart player. But they have very good offensive players. And what does McLaren choose to do? Play Brexit football. Play 90s Brexit hoof it football. Defense first, get stuck in, and then play the ball forward and see what happens off the counterattack. That's not how Jamaica's supposed to play. No. He changed everything. He changed everything for the worst. And now I'm worried for Jamaica. I really am. I don't like watching them play under McLaren. It's been 3 windows of dross. 3 windows of ugly football. If you could barely get a result over Honduras, this was never going to go well. You draw Cuba at home. This was never going to go well. I don't know what y'all believe, but this was never going to go well. And you could say, oh, but Hallgrimsson lost the locker room. Yeah, he did, because he probably knew he was gone. But he still had them playing very well up until the Gold Cup. 2023 was amazing for Hallgrimsson. Was amazing. Gold Cup, pretty damn good. Canada, he beat them. Hallgrimsson took a team who was down after losing away or losing at their own home to an away team who's supposed to be better than them. He beat them at their house and took them to the Nations League semifinals. McLaren had the same chance to do what Hallgrimsson did against a USA team who's looked questionable under Pochettino, who haven't looked like they quickly turned the tide. And guess what? They finally turned the tide. They finally are not a fraudulent joke that they were under Berhalter. They finally figured out Pochettino's system, and they are on fire right now. They weren't pretty on Thursday, no, but they figured it out tonight. This was the U.S. figuring out Pochettino's system. I think finally. Took about 4 games, but they figured it out. 6 games if you want to add the interim period for Varas, Mikey Varas. You want to add those. Post Berhalter, it took 6 games. Of course, 2 of Varas that didn't matter, but still. 2 in October that Panama, they won, but didn't look good. They lost to Mexico in Mexico. They barely beat Jamaica in Kingston, but tonight, on a rainy night in St. Louis, so wasn't a beautiful, perfect night. It was not. Trust me, it wasn't. You saw it, I saw it, we know. They dominated Jamaica. McLaren's system is a failure. I am worried for Jamaica. They will get through their second round group. I do believe that for World Cup qualifiers. The question is next fall. Again, you did get through the group, Nations League, and Costa Rica takes the lead against Panama, by the way, because I'm watching that as I'm speaking. But you look at it, you say, damn. Well, there you go. You look at the game and you're like, damn. Either way, the USA played a team where Jamaica wasn't looking pretty during the group stage. Suffice it to say. But they got through. Then they played the USA and got smacked. You're going to have to play those teams. Cuba, Honduras, teams like that next fall. And when you do, you didn't play well. And depending on what group you get, you might be screwed. Even more so, Jamaica. That's all I'm saying. From a team who was obviously going to make the World Cup or looked like the biggest favorite of the CONCACAF teams to make the World Cup with Hall Grimson, with a different situation or qualification route, to now looking like they're in trouble because this McLaren project is horrible. It just is. It just is. And you could say, but Hall Grimson left us high and dry. Fair enough, but the way that team was going, with Leon Bailey leaving the team and all the chaos, it's no wonder he left, because he did give them discipline until the chaos went in manifest. So, again, he left. And then you have McLaren, who's just horrible. It really is. USA, they were the better team by far tonight. The USA were the better team by far tonight. 100%. No question. Dominant, better team, big win. By the way, Costa Rica just got called offside on that third goal, so Panama still leads. Of course, the game will be over by the time you see this, but as I was watching. Either way, USA was dominant. They deserved to go through. They deserve to be back at the Nations League semis. Big win for the USA. Big win. And you look at it and say, damn, Jamaica didn't show nothing. They're done. They're dusted. Unless they figure something out, they're dusted. And there's not much time left for them to figure something out. Well, at least they have to qualify for the Gold Cup. Right. Because of this failure. So, there you go. They have to still qualify for the Gold Cup. They're not even locked in. Ooh, that's bad. Either way, man of the match, Christian Pulisic. 2 goals, dominant performance, amazing game for Pulisic, man of the match. USA, better team by far, dominated Jamaica. I'm worried about Jamaica. Too long didn't watch. There's your answer. With that being said, if you like this video, like and share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribed. Send some chats on the live streams. Comment on this video. Put this in playlists. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. I will see you tomorrow, 6:30, for a live watch along. Then after the game, a review for Canada versus Suriname. And if I get a $5 super chat tomorrow night during the Canada stream, I will be live after the review goes up for the Canada game for the second half of Mexico versus Honduras and possible extra time if they could flip it around. Either way, we will see. And then review that game and review what happened throughout the series. Pretty much do a series review of that. Then Wednesday, recap all the quarterfinals. Talk about my early semifinal, final predictions. Talk about the play-in results, how I looked at those, and let's talk about the Group B results. We will all-encompass, omnibus review of all that was played in November on Wednesday. So there you go. I'll see you tomorrow for at least one live, one review, if not 1.5 and 2 reviews. There you go. With that being said, I'll see you later. Congratulations, United States. Felicitaciones. Felicidades, Estados Unidos. Ay. I was remembering the French from last night. Commiserations, Jamaica. Talk to you later. I'm Ryan and I'm out. Peace. See you.